This weekend, I went to a couple of boot sales. I spent £500, almost exactly £500, and £150 on this bag. I wonder what's in there. Was it worth it? Babe, I'm on one knee. I've got a present for you.
Are you proposing to me again?
Hey, welcome back to Cookie in the Haydens. I'm Car Boot Chris. I'm a full-time reseller. I buy a little bit from boot sales, hence the name Car Boot Chris. And this weekend I went to 2 boot sales, the same one, and a little tabletop that I picked up some bits at as well. And like I said on the intro, 500 quid. That's a big spend for me over the weekend. I don't think I've spent £500 in one weekend ever. This bag of little goodies was £150, and it was a deal. We did a deal, and because I ran out of money, I had to bank transfer this, and thankfully the girl was happy to do a bank transfer, but £150. I'll get to that a bit later. We can't do it too early doors, can we? Now, there's so much stuff I want to share with you. I'm going to go through it all. Most of it I've not comped, I've not researched, because there's just too much of it for me to sit here, research and make the video. It's too much. I'm going to do that as I go along when I'm listing it. But what I will do is I'll go through everything. I'll show you what I picked up and what I paid for it. I might have a little guess at what it's going to sell for, but other than that, it's going to basically be a what I paid for type of video. If you think you've got any ideas on value on any of this stuff, or you've got any thoughts on what I've picked up, drop a comment below. I always try and reply to every single comment that I possibly can, and that's normally all of them. So we've got a hell of a lot to get through, all this stuff. It don't look like £500 worth though, does it? And those bags over there as well, and these chairs. I don't normally pick up chairs, but I couldn't resist those ones. Wait and see what I paid for those. These are all new and sealed. I wouldn't have picked these up if they weren't sealed. 3 friends games, like a card game, a jigsaw, and the Monopoly. I think Monopoly is probably worth about £15 to £20. I paid £3 for it. The puzzle's worth about a tenner. I think I paid £3 for that. In fact, actually, I paid £10 for all 3, so £3.33 each. And I think this is worth about 10 as well. So sort of 15 to 20, 10 and 10. I bought this big bundle of anime DVDs. Now, a friend of mine who also does the boots, Andy, spotted these. Don't think he wanted them himself, so I did a deal with the seller, £25 for series 1 to 11 on this Bleach anime. I've never heard of Bleach anime, but I decided to plump for it anyway. They wanted 30, I did a deal at 25. There is somebody selling these, £220, but I don't think these are actually worth anywhere near that amount. I'll be happy if it is, but to be fair, I've seen other listings cheaper, so at the moment, I would guess sort of maybe £70, £80 for that series 1 to 11, but I could be way off the mark. I've got to do proper research on it. Now, let's have a look over here. Hocus Pocus Disney Key. Nice, new in box. £2 paid, probably worth maybe 15, something like this. This is really nice. Now, I used to pick up a lot of Steins. I've kind of stopped a bit recently, but I spotted this one. Look at this. It's got a signature on it with a number and a limited edition here. West Germany, 1986. I paid, I think it was £4 on this. It's got a lid on it, obviously, which is always good. I think this, with it being this limited edition, is probably worth about £40 to £50. So that's a nice pickup. Going on to something a bit more eclectic. I don't know if that's a word. Only Fools and Horses money box. Not sure of the value. I think I paid £3 for it. I'm not 100% sure if that's worth a lot or much. 3 mugs. Let's do these 3. We've got a Game of Thrones tankard. Harry Potter mug, making of Harry Potter. And this one looks interesting. It's got on there the Osborne family. Like a Christmas mug, though, which is a bit of a downer. I think I paid £5.50 for the 3. I think those two were £3.50. That was £2. Definitely sort of around 10 to 15 each on the mugs, I think. Let's move these out of the way. Let's keep organised. Love picking up stuff like this. American sports items. I've sold pucks before. They always do pretty well. This is a Florida Panthers. And shout out to the seller, because also a fan of the channel. So thank you very much. You know who you are. I think this was £1. It might have been £2, but something's telling me £1. I'm not sure the value on that. Previous pucks I've sold normally go for like around £20, but it's going to depend on the team and what era it's from. A couple of Transformers minifigure things. I've had these before. I think I did them on Whatnot last time. They were £4 each. Maybe 15 each on the value. Some pins, some nice brand new Disney pins. New and sealed. I'm not sure what these are worth. I paid £5 each for the 3. That's a massive one. Look at the size of it compared to my hand. Absolutely massive Disney pin. Not sure the value, but pretty sure I'm okay at £5 each on those. I do like selling Disney pins. I've got quite a few. Let's have a look at these bad boys. Now, these were just sat on a stall. Nobody had picked them up. Nobody bought them. Well, somebody might have picked them up, but nobody had bought them, obviously. But I was very surprised. Look at this. This is the Dark Knight. Was it the Dark Knight Rises? Yeah, Dark Knight Rises. I don't know what the connection is with NFL, because I'm not a fan of Batman. I'm really not. So I don't know the connection. But still, I'm having that. £5 paid. Some of the listed values on these are quite high. So that could be like a £40 figure just sat on the table. And at the same stall, I picked this one up. This is... Whoops-a-daisy. This is not the Dark Knight. This is just like an NFL type figure. McFarlane Toys 2003. Not sure the value on this one, but only paid £3 for it. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to lose on that. Couple of hats. £2 each on the hats. Oakley. Quite nice condition. And an Under Armour. I might try that one on myself, see if it fits me. It might not, though, because it's got quite a high front and it'll look probably a bit odd on my silly shaped head. £2 each, probably like a tenner each on the hats. Whoops-a-daisy. Got quite a few bits of clothing and shoes. Let's do these shoes. Don't know the value on these ones, but when you only pay £2 for a pair of Nikes, where's the badge? Sorry, where's the label? When you pay £2 for a pair of Nikes that are in pretty good condition, all they need is a wipe down. I'm not going to lose on those. If I had to guess right now, I'd say 25, but that is a guess. Another pair of trainers. Under Armour in box. Box is battered, but what size is it? I bought these thinking that they might fit me, but I think the last pair of Under Armours I got was a 10, and I bought them in the States. So part of me is hoping that these fit me. I paid £10, a tenner on these. Absolutely brand new. The box is battered though, but I'm going to try these on and I'm going to see if they're any good for me. And if not, £10 paid. I'm thinking at least 40. Possibly a little bit more, but we'll see. What else we got? Let's have a look at these watches. I've been saying recently, I've been starting to pick up a few more watches. This particular one, I actually used to have myself before the advent of smartwatches and Apple Watch and all that. I had this exact same watch and I sold it on eBay. I can't remember what I got. I think I probably got about £30 for it, but it's going to depend on the strap condition, which isn't amazing. So I paid £3 each for these watches. That's a super dry. Again, strap condition on these are the one thing that lets them down. Going to have to put batteries in them. It's what I normally like to do with these watches. Just helps to sell them a bit. Whoopsie daisy. What's this one? Rotary. I don't know the value of these, guys. This one could be sort of 20 to 30. I'm not sure about the super dry. What is that one? Diesel. I think they're all going to be in that region. Don't know about this one. Rotary. See, I'm not an expert on watches, but if they're cheap enough, I'll pick them up. So £3 each paid, 20 to 30 probably, if I had to guess right now. I'm sorry I haven't got, oh, that one's missing. So this one's going to be a dud, or if it's got value, it'll be for spares. I didn't even see that. That's a downer. But I only paid £3 for it. This is why, guys, you know, sometimes I get comments saying, why do you barter down like for £1? You know, if someone's asking £5, why do you offer them £4? Just pay them the £5. People get quite aggressive about it in the comments, and this is exactly why. What you don't understand is you get so many duds when you're buying. You don't always see things. You don't see damage. So therefore, what you do have to do is try and get things for the best price you can. And even if that means knocking £1 off the price, because now that £3 is, I'm gonna say that £3 probably gone, right? So I have to write that off. So the other watches I bought on the stall are now £4 each instead of £3 because of that one. So that's what you have to think about when you're offering, is that when you get home, you often find issues. I'm going to quickly go through the clothing that I picked up. Not checked any prices on these. I don't know what this brand is, Noisy May. But I bought quite a bit of clothing from one stall because it was so cheap. That was £3, like a ladies' green sort of, not maybe leather, but PU leather at worst. £3 on that. Now, I know this is a good brand, but is it genuine? Luke, large. I'll show you the tag. You may be able to tell me if it looks good. It looks good to me. I got quite a few Luke bits. It looks good, but you let me know if you think it's not. £1 paid on that t-shirt. Just £1. And a Lessie t-shirt, that's a large. £1 paid. Another Luke. Now, this is really nice. I actually really like this myself. It's a long sleeve, like, shirt. Not a shirt, but almost like a shacket, but slightly thicker than your average. It's a size XL. £2. Crazy, £2. I hope it's genuine, though. A Penguin long sleeve quarter zip. £2 paid on that. Luke, again, polo shirt. Is it genuine? Large. Let's have a look at the tags again on it quickly. Same tags as the other one. Size large. £1. I mean, it's worth a go at £1, isn't it? Jack Wills hoodie. Size medium. Real nice condition as well. Really nice that. Actually, that could fit me. That could be a keeper. It looks slightly bigger than a large. That was £2. Oh, it's got the hit on the arm as well. Another Luke Sport this time. Long sleeve, size large. Long sleeve polo. This was £2. £2. Worth a go. And if nothing else, keep it for myself. A Puma khaki green hoodie, £3 paid. And a kids NFL Titans jersey. Kids medium. Yeah, medium 10 to 12. Has it got anything on the back? Got Johnson on the back, 28. £4 for that. Brand new with tags, regatta hoodie long sleeve. What size is it? UK 18. UK 18. It's all nicely tagged up. £5 paid. And a really, really nice looking Nike Pro hoodie, size medium, Thermofit, nice and warm on the inside. £5 paid on this one. So that's all the clothing. Let's crack on. I apologise if this is boring. It is quite long. There's so much stuff. There's the mythical bag. £150 this cost. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's go over here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know you want to see what that is. £4 on the Cheshire Cat. It's probably like £15 plush or something like that. The Sonic plush was £1, so it's probably like a £10 on Whatnot. The Pokemon, I think it's a talking or makes sounds or something. It was only £1, so I picked it up. I'm not sure the value on that. Vintage Rugrats plush. Angelica, £3 paid on that. Not sure the value. 15-20 if I had to guess. Toy Story, little plush, £1 paid. Probably sort of 5 to 10 on Whatnot. BB-8, I think this was £1 as well. So again, sort of 5 to 10 on Whatnot. We've got a Build-A-Bear here with a Star Wars outfit. I don't know, I don't know what the Stormtrooper is, the red one, because I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I think the Build-A-Bear was about £3 with the outfit. So value-wise, you know, it could be a Whatnot job again, sort of 10 to 15 maybe. And the Street Fighter plush was £2. Again, Whatnot job, sort of 5 to 10. We've got a Pikachu here. It's a hard one. Does it do anything? It looks like it probably does. Oh, it plugs in. So is this a light maybe? I don't know. Looks like it takes a plug up the butt there. A butt plug. Sorry, kids. Don't Google that. Isle of Man TT Races hat. I know we're a bit late for the hats, but somebody who likes the race. Is it Isle of Man? I thought it was. Oh yeah, Isle of Man TT, yeah. £2 paid. Yeah, maybe 10 to 15 on that. Picked up this thing, this skeleton duck. I actually bought it thinking about the duck race, thinking if somebody wanted a skeleton duck. Halloween will be upon us soon. I know, and then that means summer's over, doesn't it? But actually, I might just bang it on eBay because there's evidence of that being worth a little bit, sort of around the £20 mark. But I never know. You might see it on a duck race on a Monday night show on the channel. Now then, what is this, Chris? What is this? Warren James. I don't really buy jewellery, guys. I really don't touch jewellery. I have no clue. But I saw this lovely ring. And it is from Warren James. It's silver, not white gold. And it cost me £10. It is silver, not white gold, unfortunately. And the reason I picked it up, I paid £10 for it. It's almost identical to the first engagement ring that I got for Belle. Obviously, the one I got for Belle was white gold, but it's almost exactly the same looking as that. That was her first engagement ring, similar to that. So what happened with that ring was the stones kept falling out of them. So we took it back to the jewellers and we decided to go for a different ring. So they let us choose another ring. So she doesn't have this as her engagement ring anymore, but I bought it because it looked exactly the same. And I thought Belle might like it as a reminder because she really loved that ring. So I bought it on a whim, hoping that it fits her on one of her fingers. We'll find out at the end if she liked it or if it fit. We're slowly getting there. Let's have a look at this. I wouldn't normally pick up an iPhone 6 case, but this is brand new in packet. And it's Halloween Horror Nights. iPhone 6. I mean, Does the iPhone 6 even work anymore? It probably doesn't, to be fair, because you know what Apple are like. After about 3 or 4 years, your iPhones start dying, don't they? I bet there's nobody got... Is anyone watching still operating on an iPhone 6? Let me know in the comments below. I bet there's nobody. Could you be the only one? Let me know in the comments. But that's a cool case. It cost me £1. I'll pick up anything Halloween Horror Nights. Absolutely love it. And they're often worth some good money. We'll move that to the side for a moment. We've got a few trainers. We've got some black Asics, or A6 as people tell me off for saying it wrong. These are a UK 5.5. £5 paid on the Asics, probably worth about 25-ish, something like that. Now, these are a little bit dirty. I mean, look at the state of them. But they're a nice pair of Asics, or A6, and they're a UK 9. And I bought them based on their potential because actually, a little bit worn on the bottom, I think if I bang them through the washing machine, they're going to come up. They're going to come up a treat, I reckon. It looks like they've been sort of field running in them or something like that. But I think I paid £8 on those. So I did pay quite a lot considering the state. But I do think they're going to be worth a fair bit more. You know, sort of around the £40 mark. I bought a pair of Adidas khaki green. What size are these ones? These are a UK 4. I might have to check with Belle before I list those. She's a 4. She may like those. £5 paid, probably 20-25. I bought a tiki mug, guy. This is a tiki mug. It's a mini Turtles tiki mug from a Loot Crate. I do have some of these, but I've not got the whole collection yet. I've got a feeling I've got this one already. So I'll probably resell it. Probably worth around the £10 mark on Whatnot. Or even eBay. It's a geeky tiki. Definitely not leaving that behind. £2 paid. Another pair of trainers here. These were £5. Nike Free. I'm not sure which ones. Nike 3 5.0. £5 paid. Again, I'm going to have to chip the stones out of them. And I might put those through the washing machine as well with the other ones, with these. £5 paid. They've got to be 20 to 30 maybe. And also I got these trainers, these Nike Air Versatile. I paid £12 on these. I did look these up on eBay. Because I didn't really want to pay £12 without knowing that there was some level of value in them. I think they're probably worth about £50 in a second-hand state like that, but in a brand new state, they would have been worth a lot more. I don't normally pick up irons. I think this actually is a new record for the channel. I think this could be the first iron that I've ever bought. It's brand new in box. I paid £5. It looked like a quality iron. Not that I would know, because I don't often iron anything. Nor does Belle, by the way, before you accuse me of being sexist. I don't know what it's worth, but I thought £5 looks like a decent iron. Who knows on that? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's go through some bags, because we're getting... Oh, this video's taking ages, isn't it? I bought a boomerang. £4 it cost me, not a £5. They did write on there the eBay price, but I'll do my own research on that. Paid a £4. What did I get here? I think I paid £10 for these two together, so £5 each. That's a DC figure set. Probably go on Whatnot, 10 to 15, hopefully. You never know with Whatnot. You can end up selling stuff for £1. And a Thanos figurine. Again, £5 on that. I picked up this Le Crusoe butter dish. Very nice, actually, as well. Kind of like a plum colour. I paid £3 for it, which is a bit of a bargain, really, isn't it? I think it's going to be worth about 35 quid, that one. Let's come back to these in a sec. I'm going to get rid of this one. A Star Wars Saga set, the complete saga, on Blu-ray as well, which is useful. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I paid £3 for it. It all looks like it's there. I think It's probably missing a slipcase because I'm pretty sure it wasn't sold like that. I'm guessing it had a slipcase around it, but I paid $3 for it. I'd like to think it's worth more than $3. But it is Star Wars, isn't it? I mean, everybody's got Star Wars. I paid £20 for all these buses and cars. I think it's mostly buses. I think the majority are Corgi. Oh, there's a Corgi. I paid £20 for the lot. I just did a bundle deal. You know what I'm like. That's not a Corgi, but it's also not a bus. What's this one? Silver Jubilee bus. That's a Matchbox. So I think most of them are Matchbox or Corgi. There's quite a few. And what I plan to do on these, because I think individually we're probably looking at sort of £5-ish, 5 to 10 if there's something decent. That's a Corgi. But I'll probably bundle them. I'll put them in bundles to try and sort of get them up to the £20 mark, because that's what I like to sell at. That's a Matchbox. So there you go. Yeah, I've got a few buses there. £20 for the lot. I think there's more than 20, and it includes this bag of cars as well. I don't know what even these are. Oh, there's another bus in there. Express and Star. So, yeah. If you're a buyer of cars and dinky toys and stuff, Corgis, Matchbox, let me know if you think that was worth it. It's got to be worth it, hasn't it? I just can't see how it wouldn't be worth £20. Even if I just bundled all that together in one lot, you'd expect to get at least 50, wouldn't you? Anyway, so that's that. Let's move on. We're down to the last few bits. A huge Pikachu. It's a beanie one, so it's got the little polystyrene beads in. I paid £2 for it. It may be a whatnot job. It's official Pokemon as well. It's not a knockoff. So, you know, you'd like to think sort of 15 to 20 on it. I've got a jacket here. What is this? I don't even remember picking it up. It's a phantom jacket that I don't even remember buying. What is it? It's a Regatta XL. Looks in real nice condition. Oh, it's still got the tags on it. What did I pay? I think I paid £15 for it, actually. So, yeah, it's probably quite high for a Regatta, but new with tags, quite a nice quilted jacket. You'd expect to sort of get 40 back for it, 40 to 50 maybe. Now, I know that these can go for some decent money, but I don't know about this one. It's actually still got its original seal on it, I think. It's still sealed, but I will probably break that seal to check it inside, make sure it's all in order. But I think it was £3. I don't think I'm going to go wrong with that. Speaking library, it's going to be worth more than £3. Let me know in the comments if you think you know what that's worth. I think this is for my own collection, a new and sealed Das Boot Blu-ray. I've never seen that film, but I do fancy watching it. 50p for a new sealed Blu-ray. A pair of Puma trainers. Look at this. Oh, please, guys, if you're selling at a boot sale, don't ruin the boxes like that. What I will probably do with this, because I can't even disguise that. Sometimes people tell me, oh, change the words to something else. I don't think I can disguise that. Unless I put a note there and it says £100 never been worn. And then people will think they're getting a bargain, right? I can't disguise that, I don't think. I'll probably cut the lid off. But these are actually brand new and they're really nice. Again, I might have to check with Belle that she doesn't want these because they might be a little bit big for her. The UK 5, she's generally a 4, so they probably won't fit her, but I quite like the ribbon laces. I paid a tenner on them. Paid a tenner. Looks like this person got them quite cheap anyway. But the prices on there are irrelevant. It's only what's being sold right now on eBay that matters. I would think they've got to be at least 40 quid. And then I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Casio calculators. They are the scientific ones, as you can see, and the bonus is they're brand new and sealed. That's a cracker, isn't it? I mean, I've sold scientific calculators for £20-25 just loose without being sealed. So I paid £20 for all 6. So all 6. So that's 6, 12, 18. That's just over £3 per calculator. These have got to be a minimum £20, I think. Hopefully, a minimum £20. And it's a multi-listing, so I've got all 6 on a listing and they can just sit there until they sell. Before I do that, let me go to these chairs. I feel like I need to get them out of the way. Now, these chairs are, yes, they're a little bit grimy. They're a little bit dirty. They're not in amazing condition, but they're backpack chairs. You can see here the straps. So you can put them on your back and carry them down to the beach or whatever. But wait until you see the brand. I don't buy deck chairs as a general rule, but I saw these Tommy Bahama backpack chairs. Now look, you can see here, the condition is not amazing. It's really not. So it's going to affect the value. And, I might not even end up selling them because of that. But just just pause the video, or not Google, go on eBay and look up Tommy Bahama backpack chair and just come back to the video afterwards. These brand new, these are like £80, £100 brand new. So second hand, I've seen some around the £50 mark. And, in the condition they're in, I probably won't get 50 each for them, but I might get a bit less. But have a guess how much I paid for these. Go on, have a guess. Speak it out loud. No need to comment. Speak it out loud right now. Go. £1 each. £1 each. The condition's not great. Look, they've been well used. I'm hoping they're all in sort of one piece and they operate. If they operate, I can sell them. But £1 each for two Tommy Bahama backpack chairs. That is ridiculous. But thank you for the deal. I bought a Minnie Mouse plush. That was £3. Probably sort of in the region of 15 maybe. I bought a Kodak camera, digital camera, 12 megapixel I think it is. The only thing is the box. I did notice the box is not the same one for the camera, but I'm hoping the leads all fit. Kodak 12 megapixel. It's not this one. It's not that one, obviously. But the guy did say the leads are the same, the charging leads and stuff. So hopefully the battery the same as well, which would be good. £5 paid on that. Sometimes these digital cameras can be worth a bit, but if I can get more than 30 for it, be all right. What else have I got in here? 2 pairs of trainers. I don't know the value of these guys, unfortunately. Paid £8 for these cat. That just needs a little bit of a clean there. Other than that, they're in pretty nice condition. A little clean there. I'm saying that and I'm just seeing a load of shit on them. Don't look like they've really been worn. Women's cat. Caterpillar. Quite a nice design on them. What size are they? A UK 5. £8 paid. I'd like to think they're going to be worth something. And also the last pair of trainers, these really chunky feelers. Look at the chunk on them. Really nice. What size are these ones? These are a UK 7. This could be the longest haul video I've ever made. I'm sorry about that. I really am. But I felt like I needed to share such a expensive weekend for me. £8 paid on these feelers. It's got to be worth more than that. They've got to be sort of minimum 30, maybe more than that. I think that's it. I think that's everything, guys. That is everything. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. What about this? I'm sorry I left it to the end. It's a cheap trick. £150. I didn't have the money on me, the cash, because I was almost at the end. And I did a bank transfer, which was great. And I left my card in case the girl wants to sell any more, because I believe she's got a bigger collection at home. So you never know, she might come back to me. And if you're watching, thank you for the deal. I really do appreciate it. And feel free to give me a shout if you want to sell me some more Disney stuff. Even if it's not pins, I'm happy. So I've given it away. It's a bag full of Disney pins. Now, I did ask the girl, was there any scrappers in there? I don't think there is any. And if there is some scrappers, there's not many. They all look pretty good to me. I paid 150. There's about 65, I think. About 65 in here, which makes them 61.20. About £2.50 each pin. And I do like selling the Disney pins. About £2.50 each pin. Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll show you a few, but I'm not going to go too far because this video is way too long already. That one's on its card. Another one on the card. There are a couple of pins in here that are not Disney, so that's fine. It was pointed out. That's a 2008 trading pin. That's quite nice, really, isn't it? But roughly I paid about £2.50 each on these. I'll get a few out to show you, but not many at all. We'll be here all day. But £150, would you have done it? Would you have had a go at that kind of price? Look at that one, that's nice. The big ones or danglies tend to do well. But yeah, plenty in here. What's that one? Like a portrait thing. Cinderella, is it? This one I did look up. This one is worth a bit. That's a dangly. Danglies tend to do pretty well. That's worth a little bit. 2007. I mean, this might get me sort of £25, £30 back just on its own. And I think the rest are probably, barring a few, because I've got to check them out individually, but I think the rest are going to be somewhere between £5 and £20 each. If they're around the £5 mark, I will probably bundle them together with other £5 ones and do some small bundles. But I think I'm going to be okay with those. £150 paid, plus, you know, you never know, there could be further purchases to come in the future. Babe, I'm on one knee. I've got a present for you.
Are you proposing to me again? Does this mean I get a second wedding? What is it? Oh, look at that! Oh, it looks like my original engagement ring.
Will you marry me, babe?
No.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Do you like it?
Is it for me or for selling?
Yeah, it is for you if it fits you.
Okay. I'll put on that one. I'll put on that one. Oh, maybe let's squeeze. Yay! Look.
And it looks a lot like you.
It does.
First one, doesn't it?
It looks very much like my original
That's why I bought it.
ring. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, baby. That's very sweet of you. The romance is not dead, is it? Thank you.
I'm absolutely goose now. That was a lot. Thank you for sticking with us. If you're still here from the start, well done. Big shout to you. Drop a comment. Let me know if you did the whole video. That was a lot. £500 spend, £150 on one item. Some absolute bargains. Those chairs were amazing. The Tommy Bahama. Lots of amazing items. This is going to take me more than a week to list. Probably. This is probably like 2 weeks worth of listings here, depending on how fast I go. Also, I need to give a shout out to all the people that said hello to me on this day at the boot sale. You know who you are. I appreciate any deals you did with me. Thank you very much. Also, big shout out to Steve and Lana, Movie Chats and Life in the First Lane on YouTube. Go give them a sub, because we met up on one of the days at the boot sale and they ended up subbing me some cash because I literally ran out of cash. So they subbed me some cash and pretty much ran out themselves. So cheers, guys. I appreciate you giving me some money. I will pay you back one day. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to put 2 videos here just over on the side of the screen. So 2 boot sale videos, not haul videos. I'm definitely going to put 2 boot sales here because people prefer the boot sale videos, right? So click on one of those, go take a look, subscribe here, And that's it for today. We'll look forward to seeing you on your next one. Maybe we'll see you on a Monday night on our live show. See ya.